Hello, football fans. Well, what a week three. I was left immensely giddy after week three. For one, I'm doing well in fantasy football. I'm in 6 leagues. I'm 3-0 in three leagues, and 2-1 in three others, but I'm in playoff positions in all of them, though it's too early to say that P word. Which brings me to another P word Packers. What a comeback, huh? Um, Jordan Love pulled it off. All 18 points in the fourth quarter, including scoring 6 of them on his own when he ran one in. Uh, oh man, I am super elated that he's our quarterback. He's been kicking ass all season, and he's amazing. We Packer fans continue to be spoiled at the quarterback position. Oh my goodness! But anyway, of course, we have to talk about the main story of week three: 70 points. I never thought someone would put up that number in my lifetime, but the Miami Dolphins did that. They put up 10, 10 touchdowns on the Broncos, all of it on offense. No fumble returns, no interception returns, no kickoff returns, nothing. All 10 touchdowns were scored on offense. It was hideous. And at this point, Denver fans, I actually told a fan this on Twitter, Denver fans just need to focus on the Avalanche and the defending champion Nuggets. Just focus on those two teams because the Broncos are fucked. Um, Baltimore got upset, even though Lamar worked his ass off and did everything per usual. Um, Overtime loss. The Jets. Oh boy, poor Jets. That team is so screwed. They are so screwed. That fan base wants Zach Wilson run out of town. They do. They want him run out of there. And Houston pulled off a crazy upset in Jacksonville. The Chargers, oh boy, that was kind of a bit of a scare when Stanley decided, hey, let's go for it on our own 20 or 25. They missed, but thank God they were playing. Thank God they were playing the Vikings. If they were playing a real team, Stanley would lose that game. Thankfully, the Vikings don't know how to capitalize on stuff. That's why they're over 3. I said they would suck. People didn't listen to me like they should. I said they're gonna suck. You got idiot Viking fans saying we're gonna win the division. Really? Making the playoffs after an 0-3 start is a big long shot. Only 2.5% of teams since 1990 have done that. So, yeah, Vikings are fucked. Know who else is fucked? The Bears. Though this is not news. This is not news. Bears, you know, Bears fans should really not say anything for the rest of the season. I don't know why they thought they had the right to talk any semblance of shit this season. Have they not seen their team? The Bears are the biggest poverty franchise in the last decade. You know, the Bears, the Bears serve like two purposes. Number one, to make Chicago fans feel less bitter about the White Sox, and number two, to give the Packers 2 free wins. That's all the Bears do. They are absolute trash. They're a glorified Pop Warner team. Yet their fans, once Rodgers was out of the NFC North, thought they were gonna just take over. You're kidding, right? And there's Justin Fields, who's out there playing like absolute garbage, has the nerve to say the coaching's the problem. Really? Was coaching the reason why you threw for 99 yards against the Chiefs defense? You do know the Chiefs aren't a defensive team, right? They're not. Mm-mm. The Chiefs are basically the AFC equivalent of what the Packers are. Strong offense, the defense does just over the bare minimum to win. The Chiefs are not a defensive team, yet the way Justin Fields was throwing the ball, he made he made them look like the 85 Bears. 99 yards. If you can't throw for 100 yards against the Chiefs defense, the NFL is not for you. It's not. He really sucks, but the team as a whole was bad. It's not just, it's more than just him. He's a problem, but there are many more other problems. Many more. But the main thing is Justin Fields and Bears fans really need to just zip it up for the rest of the season. Don't say a word. Just get ready for your 3-win season. That's if you actually win that many. And get your number 1 pick. Maybe not trade it this time. That's all I got to say. Dallas lost to Arizona, which is the consequence of having Mike McCarthy as your coach. You lose to teams that even college teams would beat. However, Sunday gave us a miracle, because miracles do happen on Sundays, and Sunday showed us a head coach who's even dumber than Mike McCarthy. I didn't think one existed. But Josh McDaniels. And see if I got this right. Now, when you were down 16, you Raiders got the touchdown and went for 2. That made an 8-point game. Knowing that you need to do that again, you get deep in the red zone because of a penalty, and you kick the field goal. Here's the thing. This is the second time he went for that field goal, because the first time they were a bit farther back, but a personal foul by the Steelers removed the points, gave a new set of downs. So that stupidity bailed McDaniels out. Yet for some reason, he still decides, let's kick the field goal. We need 2 possessions anyway. No, you don't, dumbass. And 8 points is 1 possession. Touchdown, 2-quarter, tie game. But he really, and I'm not mocking him. I'm not mocking what I said. We need 2 possessions. He really did say that. Josh McDaniels really did say after the game, we needed 2 possessions anyway. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. 8 points is 1 possession. And as someone who pretty much excelled in math throughout my school years, I take offense to this moron. He basically told the football world, or pretty much everybody with a television set or any type of screen, he basically told everybody he can't do simple math. That's what he did. He's the Dan Quayle of pro football. Though I think Dan Quayle has more of a head than him. And here's the thing: the Raiders can't fire him because they can't afford to fire him. Oh boy. We had 2 Monday night games end the week. Philly beat Tampa. No, Jalen hadn't beat the Bucs until that Monday night, and the Bengals avoided the 0-3 kiss of death and eked out a win against the Rams, the ultimate revenge, because this is the first time the Rams and the Bengals face each other since Super Bowl 56. So they avoided the 0-3 kiss of death. However, after 3 weeks, the Vikings, the Bears, the Panthers, and the Broncos are all 0-3. Panthers, I'm surprised about. Broncos, I'm a little bit surprised about too, because I thought Sean Payton would solve things. After all, he made Drew Brees relevant. That alone is a miracle. Bears and Vikings, I know them. I know them. They only exist. Those 2 teams only exist to provide free wins for the Packers. That's it. So yeah. So that's my recap of Week 3. It was a crazy Week 3, and it was just wild as hell. And I'm very excited for Week 4, especially the beginning of Week 4. And this is why. Week 4 of this season opens on Amazon Prime. Lions, Packers. Big NFC North matchup. I've had that date circled in my mental calendar for weeks. I am amped up for this. This is a big game. This is Jordan Love's big test. A big division game that could be that for positioning. First place to the winner. And it would help down the line with head-to-head, because I think we go to Detroit on Thanksgiving. Elsewhere, week 4, as we enter the month of October, the Falcons and Jaguars play each other in London. A big AFC North matchup between the Ravens and the Browns. That's always fun. We get this. We have Bears and Broncos, about 0-3 teams, and the other 2 0-3 teams, the Panthers and the Vikings, they play each other. Pittsburgh's in Houston, which means the Steelers basically get a bye week. The Sunday night game is the Chiefs and Jets, a game that many wanted flexed out once Rodgers got injured. And Monday Night Football is in MetLife as well, with the Giants hosting the Seahawks. So that's my recap of week number 3. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. If you're on TikTok, feel free to hit that follow button. I have 2 stories on Vocal I want you to check out, my week 3 recap and my story about the 0-3 teams and how that record pretty much means teams are screwed. Check them out when you can. And I'll be back Sunday to get baseball fans ready for the postseason. And my week 4 recap will be around this time next week. So stay tuned.